Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, so what is the goal? Like, moving forward, what is the whole point? What is the purpose? And we lost a big part of the sequence, which is Denglong, right? Like, that was an instant access to a level 1 tuner apart from Jet. So that's already 2 instant level 1 access tuners. So you have Jet and you have Chiwen, right? So if you saw the previous video, the Synchro video, I showed you how to do it, but you were kind of reliant on having to draw into the yugioh tuner and having to draw into an actual level 1 tuner. Either draw it through Warfdao or draw the Orochi or draw into the Synchron resonator, because that makes up for the missing Chiwen. I mean, it's still possible. That's the whole point, but what you guys are worried about is its consistency factor. When you don't open up Gofu, like you want to be able to play the deck with confidence that you like, knowing if okay, I don't have to open up Gofu. Like that's the mentality that you have to go in when you play the deck. You don't like like right now. That's what I'm fearful of. Like I'm scared of. Oh damn! I have to open up Gofu. I have to open it. Like before I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't mind. I was drawing Gofu. It's fine. And if I don't, then I'm okay with that. But then Links came, and then it just completely shattered that aspect of having to open up Gofu. And then now we have to establish Links. And okay, then I finally figured out how to do it. And then, well, it just sets us back again because we lost freaking Denglong. So it's like, how do we know when enough is enough? You know, like of course we still have the Gofu as long as Gofu's here. Right away, you know, if you open up Gofu and access to level leader and a quick draw, then those 3 cards can give you, assuming you draw into the yugioh tuner, a setup of Decode, Blazar, Quasar, proxy, and then with the proxy negate, because you will have a level leader in defense mode, right? But the issue is, and majority of your guys' questions is, well, how do you go on about if you don't open up Gofu? What's the sequences? What are the options of doing it without Gofu? The next best thing is Decay, and then followed up with Decay is yugioh tuner, because yugioh tuner lets you bring back any tuner, either special summon it from hand or special summon from grave, which is pretty good. And I've been considering playing Doppel, and this is like I started playing with it after I recorded these games. I was just playing around. So what about Doppel? Doppel should be pretty cool, because the main issue is having materials to make the link monsters. Because if you have if you start off with link establishment, then everything is fine. It's just that you're using up your Synchro materials for link materials. So that's where the issue is. And then before we even got links, that's something we had to address. We had to consider, we had to understand that we had to use some of our Synchro material. It's really weird. Right here, it didn't let me negate with proxy. It was really weird. Oh, and that's one of the good things I like about yugioh tuner as well. Like, you can bring back and you can kind of replenish and rebuild your Synchro. Your like, look at that. You can still like what you see what I mean. Like next round, I could just bring back Excel, and then it's just really cool. I really like that. But anyways, yeah, as I was talking about Doppel, right? Because you can special it from grave and you special Doppel from hand, and then just use Doppel as link material pretty much, or use it and use tokens to make proxy, and you kind of get what I'm going with it. Because it's free, it's a swarm. You special it, you don't have to normal summon it, and the only thing you have to do is just special something from grave, and that's not too hard to do. I would have lost right here if I didn't freaking have a Quasar. I would have should have lost. Look at that. That would have been game, but luckily that was there. I've been playing like a lot of burn decks recently. It's really weird because that's something I need to consider as well. Like a lot of people don't know, are not sure what to play. Because like if they play like a deck that's like back row heavy, they lose to Twister, they lose to Cyclone. I mean Cosmics. They play a combo deck, it's really glass cannon. Like it's too fragile, so they don't like that. So it's kind of hard to find a balance between. So that's when people either go full anti-meta, just straight up go like set back up pass, and then just disrupt, because they're not really sure what to do. Like the creative mind takes like a big hit, because when you try to do something, it's like, okay, it's not working. So it's like, oh damn. So that's why I'm working on this, because I want to play this deck. I want to enjoy it. I'm just trying to figure it out, see if it's possible to keep going with it. Because like opening up Gofu and level it doesn't seem too hard, because one, you can search Gofu with Sangan. That's a given. But it all depends on how disruptive the top decks are. Because we had that issue with Draco and Zoo. Because Zoo, it made a consistent popper through either player's turn. Like, you were guaranteed to open up with a disruption. That's like hands down. You were guaranteed to open up with a Trident. Same thing with Draco. Well, kind of, not really, but you were kind of like guaranteed a setup with Dynamite, pretty much, and then a masterpiece. And so you get what I mean? So, like, if the next top decks are something similar to that, it's pretty much gonna be. Damn, I'm not too sure. It's just gonna suck if it's the same thing, but it wouldn't be too bad though. Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, because Zoo, all I needed was just one card. But then that's what top tier is, you know? It's meant to be good. People that play Rogue, you take the chances of that guy was a troll, dude. Like, he just let me draw. I was like, I got this. I'm gonna deck him out. And he just drops Droll on me. Like, what? Okay, man. I don't even know what the hell he's playing. Some type of like, I'm not even sure what it is. Yeah, okay, tricks. Yeah, it was trick shots. Yeah. Anyways, let me put deck list. Okay, so here it is. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, like if you choose to play Rogue, you're going up against the top deck that everyone likes because it's the best one. And that's like kind of the point. That's the point of it being a top tier deck. It's meant to be new, more advanced than the previous release cards. Konami is established their format of tournament play, because, like, you know how Magic has different sets, so that means the power creep just, I guess, wouldn't be, they wouldn't be in the same category, because like you play by sets, right? Like there's a format, I mean, for that specific format. So it's like, I'm not sure if they should do that for this, because like Yu-Gi-Oh it's kind of in a situation where you want to play older cards, but you're faced with the reality that, okay, the older cards, they're outdated. They've been power crapped, and you either have to somehow try to mix them with newer cards, which is kind of hard sometimes, because the majority of the things that are coming out now they're more archetype based, whereas back then it wasn't like it wasn't like that. It was like, I mean, it was, but like not as much as like the recent years where everything's just archetype based. I think past 2010, I think, because like if you think of when Synchros first came out, it was like, you had to like mix and match everything. Like nothing was like a set archetype where all these cards go together. You had to like literally build your own deck, and then once that certain deck was built, and it started topping, then everyone just started copying it. But whereas now it's like everything is archetype based. Like it's like I think Konami wants to make it as simple as it possibly can, because if you think about it, if something's simple and easy to understand, the more people can use it, because there's not much thought into it. Of course, once you, I guess the mirror match would be skillful, but again, I'm talking about just playing the game in general. Like if you think about it, if everyone had to build their own deck, right? Everyone, then that means they have to put a lot more effort. And when sometimes, like, realistic, people don't like putting effort. Like they just want an easy fix. They want something just as lenient and as easy, not too hard to understand, because that's more fun, because you get straight to the point. Like, that's just how it is. And then combo decks, they don't promote that. They promote understanding and a bunch of memorization of a bunch of stuff. Like, people just they do not want to deal with that. But anyways, yeah. So the deck list is changed a little bit. I put in the trickies because, like, I don't know. I just feel like it just seemed right because you want more field presence without having to normal summon. This is what you initially want to normal summon. This brings back any of these pretty much, because all these tuners. And then the magic mallet, this is there because I'm not sure what else to put, man. Like I don't know. So and then at worst I could just recycle my hand and just hopefully draw into the Gofu quick draw elevator. That's the goal. But like playing 3 like raises the chances of me drawing into it, but like that means I would need to draw into this. So it's like I think it'll just lose me more games and win me more games because really you're just playing 4, pretty much essentially 4, and I think that's enough. And just same case with the magnet reverse. Like just that one scenario where it might help, and sometimes it comes up, but like yeah, and then just a one double summon because like multiples will be dead, and you don't like you don't want to open it. Like you don't want multiple because you can only use one anyways. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know. It's crazy, man. And this is just stuff I was trying out. I was like maybe Doppel can work with Gale because like this makes a level 5 that can make so high. You get what I mean? So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I was thinking of Tatsunoko as well because like Yoko and Doppel makes 3, so you can just special and secret from hand and then just develop, get some sort of traction that way. But I don't know. That's like that's the first baby step I was trying to consider out of this card lineup. And but anyways, that's pretty much gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.